Hey guys, how are we all doing? I hope we are all good. So I thought let me come with a recap of a trade we took on Euro USD, and I'm going to quickly go through it with you just now. So looking at the H1 on this one, I want to just put emphasis on this liquidity sweep here. So remember the best entries, if you're day trading, the best entries always happen at the previous day's high, which I usually refer to as yesterday's high, or on the previous day's low, which I usually refer to as yesterday's low. They also happen at the previous session highs and previous session lows as well as the previous week's highs and previous week's lows. These are the main areas where our liquidity will be lying. So looking at Euro USD today, the price has been in a bearish move for a couple of days now, and we've had this little downtrend going on. So what happened today is price started by actually taking out yesterday's liquidity here. So we hit yesterday's low and we had a nice rejection candle right on the zone here. So each time I get a nice rejection or a nameable candle on a higher time frame point of interest, for example, here is H1, it just gives that area a high probability of playing out. So after that played out, this was also during the London Open, by the way. So if we jump to M15 now, the first thing I'm now looking for in M15 is now a close above the 13 to confirm that we are actually potentially pushing up, right? The second thing I want is confluences. If I look to my left, here is the liquidity sweep, which means this is the lowest low. On this lowest low, we have this order block here, and we also have this order block here. So at this point in time, after I got this close, I was just waiting for a confirmed break above this last main order block for me to actually take a buy. So sometimes what will happen is price will break and they will retest. That can also happen. So after I got my close, the next thing I want again, it's a nameable candle. I got another pin bar right on the 13 EMA here. And I was also approaching the open of today on this particular broker. So I was anticipating a potential reaction, which actually happened. Then we got a continuation. So after this pin bar, what you want to do now is just go to your entry time frame. It can be the 5 minutes, it can be the 3 minutes. So for myself, personally, I prefer the 3 minutes. So I'm just going to explain the 5 minutes here. You see from this lowest low where we took liquidity, we actually had a trend which started forming here. So we were simply buying into an uptrend. That's what we're simply doing. And again, from this highest low, an order block, break, retest, entry, and the price simply played out. So just to quickly jump to trading view so that I can show you guys the trade. You can see this was the trade here. So from here, you can also see it was a bit of a late entry. It looks like it was a late entry, but remember, we needed that confirmation from M15. We needed the close above the 13 EMA for us to actually consider this to be a high probability safer sell. And this was the halfway mark whereby you have to move your stop loss from where it is to break even and also scale out. So that was a successful trade there. Let me see if I can quickly show you guys the result of this trade. Trade. This is the one. Let's see. All right, so I'm just going to go to the side for a bit. Today is the 25th of March, so let me quickly save this. March 25. Okay, down March 25th. Okay, let's open it up. All right, I hope you guys can see my whole screen. Let's see if we can open it with Windows Media Player. So you can see this is the time I came to the charts today. This is our paid mentorship group. And I just shared my view. Like I was actually looking at German 40, which is DAX or DAX for long. So when I checked it, this is what I saw. Okay, let me actually play it. Okay, I'll show you on our trading view just now. This is what I saw. Then I also saw EU. Then I just shared this with the guys. Then you see me elaborating the trend up until to the entry. And you see the running trade, which is right here. All right. So that's it. That was today's trade. So let me quickly just go back to trading view. So this setup is already complete in our books. It's already complete because we already reached our daily target with it. So just to go to German 40, German 40, this is just a bonus which I'm just going to add here. Okay, so German 40 had the same pattern basically. We had the same pattern here. Let's just go to H1. So H1, you can see we had a nice pin bar right here. Okay, let's zoom in. We had a nice pin bar right here. We had broken an order block here. Liquidity on yesterday's lows was taken with a breaker. So this is an example of a breaker setup whereby an order block is actually broken. So we are coming from a high probability point of interest, which was yesterday's high. We've taken out liquidity. This is the last order block we have. We break it. Then the next candle is a pin bar. So we're not really worried about jumping in here. We're waiting for better confirmations which line up with our system. So as soon as we got the pin bar, we jumped to the 15 minutes. 15 minutes, we're looking for the same thing, like for price to show that it's actually expanding up. So when I came to the charts, price was here and we, excuse me, we got this retracement, which is visible from the 3-minute time frame, which is my entry time frame. But of these two setups, I only executed on Euro USD. I could only execute on one, so I only executed on Euro USD. So we had a nice retracement back into this level. And you could also have approached this setup like this. After you got that bullish engulfing, stop loss just below that level, and you map out your 1:3. And right now, price would have been almost on your TP, and this trade would actually have been a success as well. So I think that's it from me today. I just wanted to share that quick recap for you. If you need more understanding basically on what I was explaining, then you need to join our paid mentorship. We also have a free community on WhatsApp, but it would be nice to join the paid mentorship because it comes with all these extras with setups, signals, trade management notes, and all that and all that. So if you watched until the end, thank you so much for joining. Let me know what you traded today. Did you trade anything London session or are you waiting for New York session? And what's on your watch list today? Thank you so much for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day. Good trading.